All right, I'm back with another Blu-ray DVD spotlight. Actually, it's going to be a triple threat today. Going to be talking about the 2018 Blue Underground release of the 1980 grimy classic Maniac. This one, yeah, definitely grimy. One of my faves. I think I stumbled upon it probably around 11, 12 years old. You know, just to grab went in the horror section at the local video store, saw this iconic poster, and I knew I had to have it. And it's been with me forever. I don't know, 30 years now? 35 years? You do the math. I have no idea. But this release was really nice. 4K release. All kinds of cool stuff in there. Tons of shit on there. They got the soundtrack. They have the two different commentaries, trailers, radio spots, outtakes, return to the scene of the crime with Bill Lustig, interviews with Savini, Carol Monroe, Jay Chataway, the Joe Spinell story, little thing on Joe Spinell, how awesome he was, the Mr. Robbie promo reel, which was also known as Maniac 2, that they were working on, and it just kind of never happened, and then unfortunately Joe Spinell died. They have clips from TV shows and news, and it's a really nice set for sure. They have try to get here without knocking a bunch of stuff over. The cover, the the cover that does this when you scratch it. You know what I mean, damn it. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff in here. It's in here real snug. That's why it's so beat up on top. But it's got alternate artwork. This is one side of the cover. This is the other side. Really cool. It's got a little booklet in there. A three discer. Little booklet. And my favorite, soundtrack. No lobby cards, unfortunately. I wish it had some lobby cards. Man, it's like just so complete with lobby cards. But I got the soundtrack. I have several of the soundtracks, honestly. But this is a really nice set. Came out in 2018. And I figured, since I was talking about this, I may as well go over the other ones. These tins were something pretty cool that Anchor Bay put out. This came out in 2001. It's just a tin. There's really most of the stuff on the blue is on here. I think all of this stuff, actually, to be honest with you. And also has a soundtrack. It's really kind of bare bones. It's all it has in here is a little flyer with the newspaper ads for it. But it also has a soundtrack with his face. But this one's even cooler because it's an actual cutout. Joe Spinell, Frank Zito. So I thought this was. It doesn't actually play in everything. That's the only problem. That's probably why they put on a real CD. But how cool is that? A die cut of sweaty Spinell looking at you. This was a really cool release, though. But my ultimate funness is the Elite Entertainment Laserdisc. Yes, Laserdisc. Still kept a few of them. Some still play. I still have a player. It's beat up. It takes a little working to get it going sometimes, but this was the shit. This came out 1995. And, back then, there wasn't a whole lot they could put on these for whatever reason. It's got, but it did have trailers, foreign trailers, the spots, and I think that's about it. No commentary or anything on here. But this was the shit. I mean, are you kidding me? It had a trailer and radio spots. Awesome. But yeah, one of my favorites. Just so much to talk about. Little tidbits and stuff that I found out. Because I actually, if you want to hear me talk more about this and the remake, last year I did I was a guest on my friend John Grande's channel on his show, Grande's Graveyard. I'll attempt to put a link down at the bottom. I don't know. I'm not very tech savvy, but yeah, I mean, they did so much stuff with like the filming in like guerrilla style, and the scene with the shotgun where he blows off. I mean, oh yes. Speaking of which, Tom Savini effects. You can't go wrong. When I first saw this, I don't think I was very familiar with Tom Savini as far as name goes. I definitely saw his work, Day of the Dead, and at that probably saw that at the time, and some other ones. I don't know if I knew him by name yet though, but the effects are top notch. First time I saw that scalping scene, I couldn't believe it, and the first time I saw the headshot, the shotgun face blast was awesome. And that scene was filmed without a permit on the streets of New York. Savini just jumped up there, blew the head off, threw the shotgun in the trunk, and got the hell out of there because they had no permits. You're not supposed to fire guns out in the open in New York, obviously. And there were some other things like they had permission to film in the subway, but not downstairs in the subway or something like that. So they took like the guy in charge of that out for dinner and distracted him while they shot scenes in the downstairs of the subway. And there's even a little story I read about in the little book, the booklet on here. I guess Argento and Lustig almost worked together on this. They almost collaborated, and it just kind of fell through. Daria Nicolota, you know how to say it, was originally going to play the Carol Monroe part, but it all kind of fell through. They were talking about doing Goblin for the soundtrack, but it just didn't work out. No hard feelings, it just didn't work out. But I think Goblin would have been cool, but you can't not beat the Jay Chataway soundtrack, and that's exactly what I'm listening to. If you can hear it in the background, from Death Waltz Records. It's a really nice album, really nice release. I got it, I think I just got it last year. Really cool. I mean, obviously not the original the original cover, but it's the soundtrack. So that's all I'm looking for, and it sounds good, really good stuff. So yeah, I would suggest, if you don't have it, which you should have all Maniacs, get that 3-disc limited edition 4K from Blue Underground, and highly suggest it. If you've never seen it, see it, live it, learn it, know it. Maybe that'll be my new. And oh yeah, always if you have a chance, watch it with a bayonet by your side. Yeah, my dad got me that one day when I was a kid. Just came home with a bayonet. So yeah, there you go. Maniac, awesome release. Always has been one of my favorites. Always will be. Grimy, slimy, everything you want. So thanks for watching, and as always, long live horror and metal. Thank you.